Mucky duck. No mucky.
Here we go.
Bet you're feeling naughty. You wanna get up all on this body. My pale hairy ass thrusting down on y'all as I spit white shit into you.
Okay. Welcome to the YuckyDuck Podcast, episode 1.
And we're in.
That's
an intro, that isn't it? Is that our theme? Is that our theme tune?
Maybe
That's gonna have to be the thing that we do every time. We've got the Red Bulls every time. That's the biggest Red Bull you can get.
It's not about size.
It's not, mate. No bullshit. In America, you could get like 2 pinters are like that big. Absolutely ridiculous.
2 pints?
Yeah.
In America?
Yeah.
What, you can get 2 pint cans?
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
You can.
That's a lie.
You can, no. And it's energy drinks as well.
Yeah.
You can't buy 2 pint energy drinks. That will kill you.
Yeah, but Americans don't care.
I was watching it on an Americans podcast. They were talking about how they were trying to reduce them because people were like having heart attacks.
Really? I can imagine though, because I mean, to be fair, I wish these were a bit smaller because I absolutely love this flavour, but I only can drink this amount because that's all they sell. If
well, people don't care about the size, do they? They care about the portion. Whereas, like, I've drank a few Red Bulls today, and like I'm having another one. But if I had a 2 pint, I'd treat them like a normal sized one. And
I always get the little ones. Always.
Yeah, me too.
But do you know the ones that the resealable ones? That you can get resealable? You know about this, Tom, don't you? You get resealable because apparently you mean a fucking lid.
A lid.
Just a screw on top. No, it's like a resealable slidey plastic thing, and I thought that they had to do that.
I've never seen that.
No, I've not.
Just on Red Bull.
Right. Well, this is the first pull up of the day, then, Tom. Go on.
Let's see.
Like resealable, like cans. They're like.
I don't understand why they just don't put a lid on it. It's something we've had for a while. It works really well.
What, turn it into a bottle?
Yeah, because oh god, there's a law saying how you have
if it's a can, no lid.
No, because
I now make this law.
It's just not right. You just can't have a lid on a can.
Shall we have a vote?
Let's have a vote.
Oh, let's not have another fucking vote. Jesus Christ, you can't.
Yeah, that subject's not allowed.
Pull up a resealable. I know what I'm going on about because I'm not fucking stupid.
Apparently,
said the levers.
Yeah, I told you, Monster have one. Oh god, Tom, it's gone somewhere. That's the easiest way you're going to do it. Look, there it is. Zoom in on that fucking monster.
Oh, cool. Look at that.
No, it's a resealable. I thought it was...
When you said resealable, I imagine like a minstrel's packet. You rolled it up, put the sticky label on it.
No.
So it is essentially a lid.
Yeah.
Mate, that can is literally...
I'm going, I'll save that for later. Because they get fucking hanging when they're warm.
Yeah, to be fair.
No one drinks them.
No fizz in it at all. Warm, no fizz.
Flat as piss.
Imagine there's a market for like warm fucking...
Oh, you're like thirsty as fuck in your car like in the summer and you're like reaching around the back. You're like, oh, thank God I sealed that monster. You open it up and it's just silence. Not even a... Just drink a flat, warm, sticky...
piss.
A little ripple in the air of heat. Like above a radiator. Oh,
you can see it on the top. You just see the air.
Like a warm fart, is it?
Yeah.
Would there be a market for warm drinks?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Tom beat me to that
one. You know what I'm fucking... Well, basically, yeah, fucking
how'd you get
tea.
coffee in? Warming it through.
Should we end the podcast here?
Yeah, but anyway, boys.
It's been emotional. It's been lovely.
Fucking episode 1 done. Well, how long was that? 5 minutes. How long are we in? Fucking hell. A bit long, isn't it?
He's gone all awkward. I love it. Luke, yes.
Yeah, it's a bit long, isn't it?
Luke, yes.
I think we're running over time now, aren't we?
That's about it, isn't it?
Oh, let's round this shit up.
Tom, can you just Google out of interest the world's biggest can? I just want to see what's made a ridiculous 2-footer.
Okay, let's have guesses for world's biggest can.
I'm gonna call I'm
gonna say in pints. I'm gonna do it in pints.
I'm gonna be like some stupid world record and it'd be like this table.
I'm gonna say
it won't actually be like something that you can sell. They'll just be like
Well, we
Four losers that just want to be famous for 5 minutes who like the world's biggest can.
Fucking yes, mate.
You
need a ladder to get into it. I reckon it's I don't know.
5 pint. It has to be from an official brand. It can't just be some.
Do you think it's something you can actually sell?
Can with an actual lid on it.
It looks like a nipple.
Well, the screw one.
Yeah.
It's like a spray can.
I've got a screw one. I've seen those ones.
Yeah, I have. It does like a spray can.
Oh, Tom's doing his research.
I'm trying to find it. It's all in like American. I don't know what 32 ounces.
Oh,
fuck off.
They're stupid ways.
They're fucking rules of measurement.
Cups.
I know. Apparently there is a 32 ounce. 32 ounce.
It means nothing to me.
What is ounces?
Just under a litre.
Is that a sellable drink?
Yeah.
Nah, bullshit.
I don't even know how many pints are in a litre.
Okay.
Does that beat your
Getting told off? Mate, it looks ridiculous in the shop though. I literally grab your hand around it like that. It's huge.
Shocking, isn't it?
Because you're recently back from America, aren't you, Rob?
Look.
Well, I can't even really tell. That's next to someone's thigh.
Yeah.
It fits in his cup holder.
Oh, that next to a wheel.
Actually, look at his hand there. That's pretty ridiculous.
32 ounce.
Monster, yeah.
Oh, someone wants it in the UK.
How much are they to fucking buy?
About 90 quid, mate.
Nah, they're not 9
You
quid.
did wipe your history before you bought this up, didn't you?
Why?
Well, it's just a smart thing to do.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying.
I
No.
haven't done that.
No, fucking don't just put in like tranny.
Just type the letter R into the top. I see. 32
ounce. Monster Energy.
Images.
Hey, buy some. Get us some. I want it now. 32 ounce. You can't even see it though because it's just pictures.
Yeah, I want to see it next to
Look at that fucking guy.
Go down.
Nah.
Next to him, it still looks huge.
Energy drink.
How many
Loses hair.
calories is in that?
God.
If you want to go bald at the front and have a badass beard, then that's what
His
you
body
do.
can handle
That
that.
guy.
Though. They can handle that. They've been training all their lives for punishment.
Fuck it.
Yeah, they
He
were
doesn't
built
have
for
the
those
neck
cans.
beard for that though. That's the thing.
If I drank 2 of those just one of those in one sitting, I'd be screwed. I mean, I've drank a lot today, but I've spread it out. I've let my heart rate come down before I go back up.
I know the worst thing I ever had was them what are they called, Tom? 5-hour shots, 5-hour energy shots.
Trippy.
Fucking hell! It like started off my anxiety. I was sat there at work jittering like fuck.
Yeah,
but
but
the little bowls.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
guy behind that made like millions.
Really?
Made fucking millions. He's some like Pakistani bloke, isn't he? I mean, I'd say that. Is that politically correct?
I don't know about that, mate. Yeah, we're in a room, so no one's going to judge you. We're here to learn from our mistakes. So I ain't going to judge, buddy.
Yeah, those little things. Laura had one though, and
made me jittery.
She don't normally drink energy drinks, so I thought, oh god, I'm going to lose her here, mate. It's not going to be good. This one ain't.
I know this is off
She's fine.
subject.
She becomes addicted.
Fine.
Okay, yeah.
My friend, I was a work colleague was telling me the other day. He went to. I'll have to find out where he went so we can Google this guy. But there's a guy in this place he went to who owns the whole island. He owns the whole thing.
You're being really vague.
The reason why I got onto this subject was because he had his own energy drink, and he owns like all the shops. He has like his own. They were called like Murphy's or something like that. And he's basically like a drug lord. He's like a politician or whatever. But he wanted to try one of his energy drinks, and it's all over the place. You look around, his name's on absolutely everything.
And he's never tried one.
No,
he said he wanted to
he's
try
gone there
it.
for a holiday, and he'd seen it there, and he's like, "Oh fuck, this guy owns an energy drink."
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
Anyway, he goes up to the guy, and he's just like, "Can I buy one of these?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, sure, man." And it was like €9 or something stupid, and it's tiny, like half the size of like the normal size, like Tom's. And for reference, and anyway, he was just like, "Yeah, this guy just repackages Red Bull. Like he literally takes the can." Puts it into 2 half-size ones, makes double the profit, and that's all he does.
That's
This is just Red Bull. But I want you to find this guy. Let me find out where he went because he owns the island essentially.
But
he like governs it. He owns all the restaurants, like absolutely everywhere.
It's a bit like when we went to Norfolk on the Broads, and that Roy owned everything, didn't he? Literally, it's Roy's McDonald's, Roy's apartment.
He had a franchise in a Mackey's, everything.
He had everything.
Who is fucking Roy?
Roy's Village, literally, was a Roy's hairdressers. Nothing was branded, like, individually. It was literally Roy's logo above every single thing. It was like, come to like neutral village and just be grey and neutral.
What the fuck?
So weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely everywhere.
Does he look weird, this Roy?
Roy's dead.
What?
Oh yeah, he was dead. We asked about it. We wanted to meet him.
Everyone's
Where
been
is
really
this?
shady about it. Norfolk on the Broads, Wroxham.
Norfolk Broads. Did you go together then, you two?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about a year ago. Wasn't it?
Have you ever been to fucking Whitby?
Yes, mate.
Might
Love
have
it.
been Malta.
Yeah, it's all. Was it Gothic and Dracula-fied?
Whitby, yeah. Like, it's got a load of like Gothic stores and things like that. Because what is it about Whitby that's fucking Gothic?
It's because I think Bram Stoker, is it, who wrote the Dracula book? I think she wrote it there.
There's shitloads of Dracula stuff as well.
Yeah. Because it was like apparently in the book, the ship comes in with Dracula's body and they take it up to the abbey at the top. Did you go to the abbey?
Comes in with Dracula's body. What? So they went out to hunt Dracula, did they?
I'm not sure.
Oh no, the ship just come in with Dracula's body. Was he dead? No, Dracula's already dead.
Yeah, but
that's the point. I need to Google that, Tom.
Yeah.
The Whitby.
Why is Whitby Dracula-fied?
I want to know the story of why Whitby sucks off Dracula. We get it, Rob. Fucking hell. Here we go. The first vape of the podcast. Here it is.
I tried holding it in. I've lasted nearly 10 minutes.
We're trying to not talk about the subject of vapes because it gets Softie.
Well, I don't mind talking about it.
What is it
It's
about
just
it?
the people that... Look, right? I can just pull mine out of my pocket.
Yeah.
I smoke. And I'll use it to replace smoking. I can smoke it inside now as well. Because I have a really bad habit. Like when I'm playing games, I like to pop out. Oh, let's have a look at this.
Oh,
yeah,
just stick
Dracula's birthplace. How Whitby is celebrating the Count's anniversary. So
just control scroll on some of that, Tom.
I'm sure there's something about his dead body coming into the harbour and going up to the abbey, but I might have just made all that up.
No, it's just his birthplace.
What do you mean? But it's not real.
Dead body. Yeah, but what do you mean? It's not real.
That's his mum just. His mum just farted him into
in the
sea.
book.
It's a book.
Where was it written there as well?
Deafed out by his landlady, an Irish hack went roaming around Whitby and turned what he saw into a horror classic.
What he saw? What did he see?
He fucking saw Dracula down on a boat.
I was going to say, because Dracula lives nowhere near.
Yeah, but
Whitby.
Dracula isn't
it's
even
Transylvania.
real.
Well, no. I think he was based on a real guy.
I never asked about it, but do you think I've asked anybody?
I think it was like rumours because he was like was he the same guy as the Impaler? Am I getting them confused?
Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad
No,
the
he's
Impaler.
different.
No, it was someone similar like him though. Like people were scared
have
of him for being kind of like
ever
that.
seen?
You're right. It is based on a true story. Like
Yeah,
the
like
murderer killer was like going around with stakes
like
and putting it through the hearts and stuff.
Have you ever seen What We Do in the Shadows?
Sorry?
What We Do in the Shadows. It's
I've heard about it.
It's like a comedy about, it's a mockumentary about three vampires who live together. It's fucking amazing. It's from the same. It's the guys who do. Oh my god!
I saw a program similar to that when they had like a ghost, a vampire, and a wolf, a werewolf. That lived in the same
Oh shit! Yeah, that's like a sitcom, wasn't it? A sitcom comedy kind of thing.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Jenny might know. What was it called, Jen? Look, Jenny's here. Fucking who's there as well? Oh shit!
How did you get?
What's going on?
That's not Jenny walking.
What are you doing with Laura? Oh,
have you been out there the whole time?
And what were you on about then?
It was. I can't remember what the film.
Was it a film or a series?
It was a film.
Yeah.
What We Do in the Shadows. It's a fucking amazing comedy about three vampires who live together.
You think it was done by someone?
Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, okay.
The
cool.
guy who plays Vlad.
Yeah.
Is from Flight of the Conchords.
It's ringing bells,
Vladimir
but
Impaler.
no, I don't think I've seen it.
You need to watch it. It's fucking amazing.
Who are you texting, mate?
I don't want a live podcast here. Not live.
That drug lord's name.
The story.
I think it was Malta. I think it was Malta.
What was?
Oh, interesting.
That's a place, mate.
Huh?
Isn't it? Malta.
Well, I don't know.
You just sparked something off in my head.
All right. Time for Rob Spark in his head.
Right?
Okay.
Have you seen the cocaine van with the bulldog on going around Lincoln? It's a guy in Lincoln.
How do we know it's a cocaine man?
No, it says cocaine on it, but it started his own energy drink.
Yeah, I know cocaine energy, yeah.
Yeah, cocaine energy. He drives around Birchwood and he goes...
yeah, okay.
He used to go to the showroom where Laura worked and tried to pitch it and tried to sell it. There it is, cocaine. Was it based in... Did it say that it was founded in Lincoln?
I do know.
Yeah, he drives around in this van with a bulldog on.
How is he legally allowed to call it cocaine? He must have done. Must have got it
but that guy is literally out there 24/7. I always see him in shops trying to push his product and all this. I only ever see this one guy.
I wonder what he's taking to push that out 24/7.
It's probably a cover-up for his cocaine deals. They'll never guess.
They'll never know. Line after line.
Talking of... Confuse my tax receipts. This must mean the drink cocaine. If he's doing it all legit. His cocaine business.
Fucking keeps the tax receipts as cocaine.
Exactly, man.
It's like the Pablo
when he gets arrested.
virtual.
Like, I still paid my taxes.
Do you know what these kids are doing? Me and Tom was discussing it. What's it called? Dabbing, Tom, what is it?
Dabbing, I've heard about this. I don't know what it is though. Come
Please pull up a fucking dabbing video.
I keep hearing up the dab. Oh, the... I can't bring myself to do it.
I've no idea what you're on about.
And the only reason why I thought of it because Tom was trying to find the origin of it last night or where it came from. Apparently, like there's a theory they're saying people used to smear cocaine on their shoulders.
From something over
that's what I mean. I was like, and they used to pretend to sneeze to cover up.
What are you guys on about? So is it a way to take drugs?
Rob doesn't know.
No, so I don't know.
Bring it up, right? Dabbing is like this new thing whenever you get high.
The first one I saw was a kid like in a crowd on TV, and the commentators were like talking. He's just in the background.
Tom, are we talking over each other too much?
Oh, just the spelling bee one, yeah.
We need to just chill.
Yeah, alright.
Just chill out. Just let each other talk.
Okay.
Right. We have just nailed loads of Red Bull.
I've been in the kitchen, whipping. I've been chefing it. Mix it with my Latin. Water whipping and I'm stirring. Y'all want beef and I'm a serving. Water whipping and I'm stirring. Y'all want beef and I'm a serving. I stir it.
So they're not actually taking drugs.
so they're not actually taking my bit.
No, the best bit about this
I love it.
is the lad that goes mental. But obviously you can see he's disorientated himself because he stumbles.
I stir it. I hit the pop of this.
Oh fuck! He's got a bit dizzy there.
It's that first double tap he does. He just goes dang.
So it's kind of like a way to be like, right, I'm signing out, boys. Here we go.
Yeah, is it? Just like
you're just actually sniffing your elbows there, though.
It's just a quick.
Yeah. There was that fat woman who did it, the famous fat viner, Tom.
The first one I saw was a kid, and there's some commentators, and he's just standing in the back, and they're trying to be all serious about sport, and he's just there, and he's like doing this like weird head thing, and then he just goes bang and does it. Like I'll have to find it. It's a good one.
Are we just getting old, or is that legit stupid?
No, I don't think. Yeah, I think it is just stupid.
I think when
I say it's stupid. I think it's hilarious. I will be doing it.
When I'm at work and I've like done a good job, I'm just gonna sit there and go. And my boss would be like, "What was that?"
I've got something to say, but I don't know how controversial it is.
No, fuck it. We ain't live anyway, so.
Yeah, I think since.
Hang on, but I want to put it up as one thing, so it will. I'm not going to cut shit out. I can't be arsed.
I saw one the other day when a woman wanted to be furniture. Did you see that? Did you see that one? Oh my god!
Yeah, I've seen it.
I think it's since this transgender thing, which I don't. I think it's fine. Absolutely fine.
What do you look at me like I'm transgender?
The way I said it, like since this bloody whole.
Yeah, it sounded wrong.
Facade.
I think a man should be a man and a woman should be a woman.
I think it's great because I've got a friend. I won't say any names. He's going through that. But
shame him right now. No, I'm joking.
Well, yeah.
I'm joking.
But it seems like open up doors to now people can just say what the fuck they want to be.
Yeah, because there's a point.
Like, what kind of... I know this is real fucking Hitler of me, but we allow it to just
no, but that's
whatever
true.
You want, son. You can be a fucking Red Bull can if you want.
Yeah, but then if
what the fuck's the world gonna be in like 50 years?
Objects. It's gonna be inanimate objects just standing around not doing anything.
I cannot speak.
So this guy wanted to be what? What?
Oh no, she wanted to be. She had an obsession with just being furniture.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was a joke. Was it a joke?
I don't know about that. I think it is a joke. I think
that was a joke. That one.
I did watch a program.
I think it led on, and it was actually just a piss.
I feel like Tom needs a mic as well.
I think it was piss taking of.
That's something we have to sort out.
I think it was.
I watched a program where a woman was obsessed with eating room scents.
What the?
Get that up! I need to see that shit.
Ruthless.
So because you probably can't hear Tom, but please someone relay what he just said. A woman that's obsessed.
So a woman is obsessed with, like those sprays when you walk in the room. They sort of like sense the room. They got little sensors on. She like puts it in her mouth and sprays it.
I just think these people crave attention.
Weird obsessions. Anything? That
I like to fucking eat room scents. No, yeah.
no, you must have something that you think's normal, and then you tell someone and go, what?
I don't know. I think I'm pretty boring.
Like when you wank, do you like put a couple of fingers in your ass? You're like, oh yeah,
but that's just like, that's not.
We
not
don't.
That's
normal.
not. That's not. But that's
well,
the
yeah,
thing is, that's not the weirdest.
Not as like super common as actually masturbating.
The
basic.
Do you know personally of anyone who wants to be furniture or wants to be?
Not personally.
Weird though, do you?
I want to associate myself with that them type of people.
Bean used to have an obsession of pissing in the garden. He'd rather go in the garden.
Lauren does that as well.
Yeah,
they
I
open
like outside though. I do it as well.
Like Lauren literally opens the door, goes out like a cat or something, does a wee, and then comes back in because
really?
it's easier than going upstairs. Yeah.
No, I don't.
I'll
An obsession? What you like doing it or what?
If I see like a portaloo and I see a bush, I always choose bush. I love pissing outside.
You love pissing outside?
Yeah, man. I love pissing outside. You don't feel like one with nature? Where you just dumping your load into the...
No, it's alright. It's alright, but I don't love it.
I quite like it.
Yeah, like,
I love pissing outside.
It's okay, but yeah.
It's alright, yeah.
It's weird that people judge someone for doing that. I think she should
I don't
be
judge
allowed.
anyone for doing it. It's just I don't love it.
That's some social shit, man. Conditioning you to fucking use a toilet.
Oppression, man.
Yeah, I want to shit outside.
Well, shit where I want.
I have actually done a shit outside.
I have when I was younger.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, probably in those situations where you got to, like me.
I know a friend who used to shit everywhere. I'm not going to name names, but used to just, for laughs, when we were younger, used to shit up against, like, when someone was on, like, the public telephone. Like, you know, like, Jackass shit. You know when Jackass was big? And yeah.
Well, actually, I shouldn't. No,
never mind. Don't.
Mate, it's not embarrassing. I had, mate, there was a trend going around Wainfleet where you shit off a bridge, and the person who shot off the highest bridge was the winner.
I think I heard about that.
There was a name for it, but I can't remember. But bridge shitting is a thing.
Yeah.
I suppose it's like poo sticks. It'll be something like that. Cause it's
it could have been.
Yeah, but like,
that,
you
yeah.
watch it float and see who got the furthest.
Also, I had another mate who went to a house party in a bungalow. And I was in another room, and they come through and went, Rob, come in here, you've got to see what he's done. So I walked in, and he'd shat in the sink, and then he picked it up in his hand and went, kabunga! Threw it at the roof, and it splattered on the roof.
You
and
told me
like,
this as well. Don't we know this person?
No. And then loads of people
I thought that was Dave for some reason.
No, it's like one of my old Wainfleet mates.
One of my other characters.
So loads of people started walking into the party, like a fresh few batch of people.
Walk into the party and start throwing shit about.
Smelling lots of shit. And literally the whole party had to get stopped because it stunk of shit.
Well,
Everyone was going, oh my God, what's happening here?
Oh dear God! Hey, what have you got for us, Tom? What's it pulled up? Sorry?
Yeah.
Eating deodorants. Let's go to this girl. Okay, let's go. Let's watch this. Nicole.
I'm 19 years old. I live in New York City. And I'm eating deodorant.
Click that
My
next.
life revolves around eating deodorant.
What the
When I wake up in the morning, I want
Oh,
deodorant.
the fuck?
After each meals, I want deodorant.
Oh!
After
She put it on a
I eat
plate.
deodorant. Middle of the night, I wake up out of my sleep, I want deodorant.
Oh!
Nicole first had the urge to taste deodorant when she was just 4 years old.
Yeah, that's
But
worse.
2 years ago,
Isn't that like absorbing all
I
the
take
moisture?
deodorant with me everywhere I go because I never know
It's
what I'm
really
gonna
dry.
crave.
Imagine seeing that at the park bench, like you
Yeah.
eating.
Yeah, but you wouldn't tell. Like, even if she takes the wrapper off, you just think it's some kind of new sweet, wouldn't you? Like, you'd have to smell it or be near her, or she'd have to tell you.
Oh, mate, I've done.
I don't think that's the. You can have a bit of mine if you want, bud.
That's all right, mate.
You sure?
I'll let it settle for a minute.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit weird, so I'm slowing down, man.
I think I'm a bit wigging out now.
No, mate, I'm on a level. To be fair,
Sweating a bit as well.
but to be fair, like Tom's gone for the light. There's so many carbs and calories in this stuff. I mean, if you're drinking loads of them, it racks up your daily like calories and stuff. Couldn't believe it. Like Orange Lucozade, I was obsessed with, and it's got about 80 carbs in it. And like, really, average man should have about 120. I mean, 80 carbs.
You got 40 left, then, haven't you?
Yeah, but 80 carbs is a packet of rice. A jacket potato is about 80 carbs, so it's like a meal in one drink.
Empty
Yeah, it's
calories
brutal.
as well.
That's how people
the sugar
get
man
stuck.
as well. Dude, I
That's-
think the sugar's like the fucking worst.
Oh, the
thing, like.
sugar's brutal.
Sugar's
but I
my
mean,
addiction.
you see people that are huge and overweight, and you just watch how much pop they eat, and that's where I think the killer is.
Sugar
to be fair.
is kind of carbs, isn't it? But still, let's have a look.
Sugar's my addiction. by
11
far.
grams per 100. So it's like
This
4.
one's 46
It's like 50
carbs,
something.
which is like me having like a chicken burger, but it's liquid, so it's just gone. Whoop.
I imagine Monster's probably got worse sugar in there.
The worst for it, I think, is fucking Orange Lucozade. Laura's here.
Outside on your own for about an hour.
Yeah, mate. Chilling.
Is she through there?
Oh. Did you get back? Oh.
Fucking hell.
That's Laura, by the way.
Oh, right.
Okay, let's put a fucking dent in the conversation, isn't it? Fuck it. Fuck it.
Anyway, back to what we were saying. Yeah, I drink a lot of Relentless. That shit is brutal.
Mine's Orange Lucozade, mate.
Orange
Really?
Lucozade.
Yeah, that's the bad one. That is worse.
I had to
Taking
quit
because of it.
Orange Lucozade.
I genuinely think that one
Making
might be
deals
worse.
live.
Orange Lucozade gives you a buzz and a kick in your stomach that is addictive. Orange Lucozade gives you a kick.
I get
It's
heartburn
like you
from it.
open it, the fizz, the bubbles.
acid
I
reflux.
actually feel different. Like I was trying to explain to Laura about Monster. She was like, "Why do you have it? Why do you have Monster? I don't understand it." I have a couple of swigs of that. Give it 5 minutes, and then you feel it like go down. It's like some kind of drug.
Couple of minutes.
Yeah, but that's like honestly.
You got something lodged
Can
in
you
there,
tell?
dude. It's like a couple of minutes later, he's like,
I don't know
Stored
what
it
it
in
is.
there like a
Mine is
hamster.
the sugar of it, the sugar aspect. I'm addicted to it. You can feel a physical pull, like when you're addicted to something. I didn't get it before, but I get it with Lucozade. Definitely, I go to like the shops and see a Lucozade on the side. I can feel a fucking physical pull of like, I have to get that.
yeah, I do it with
fucking get
Relentless.
that.
And I like do it when I've forgotten that I've had one.
It's not
The thing
really.
is,
The
I'll
it's
say
only-
it. I go to the shop, instantly buy one after I've just had one in the car or whatever. Come back out and I go, I've still got half one here. Like it just becomes like a habit.
How many
Just
do you have
grabbing one
then?
when I go to the shop.
I'm getting the impression you have quite a few. So
Oh, like
many a day?
like 2 a day.
2 a day.
Not that bad
for a
now.
week.
I'd say the last 2 months I've probably had like 1 a week.
We're
But-
looking at you like you're heroin.
But
now,
before
Adam.
that, it was
I'm like,
2 a day. I worked with a guy who was having like 3 a day, and he was shaking like all the time.
It's not good.
fucking
not good
shaking
stuff,
all
is
the
it,
time.
really?
See his hands like that. It's awful.
Imagine
I
trying
get
to
like
like
that
get
though,
off that as well. That is a withdrawal. Like your body's just
I
used
think
to.
is it
having
like
that
Oh,
a-
I've just had like 1 a week now. I'm all right.
Isn't it like a week it takes to like really unhinge yourself from
Or
it, like
flush stuff.
unattached?
I don't know, man. I've heard that if you're smoking, it takes just a couple of days.
Is nicotine and sugar different though?
I've done caffeine withdrawal.
Yeah, Tom's done caffeine withdrawal.
Well, that's what I thought you meant, the
I've
caffeine.
had like 7 coffees a day to nothing.
Have you still not had any?
No, I've not had a coffee since, but I drink like tea and I have like Red Bull, so I'm still getting caffeine.
Caffeine is a strange thing. Like I stopped drinking caffeine. I stopped drinking coffee for like 4 years, 5 years because it would make me sweat, make me shake. And I thought, right now I'm being paranoid. It's not that it's in my head because I tried decaf, still same effect. So I was like, no. The other day you quit, and I thought actually I'm gonna try caffeine again. I'm gonna have coffee again. No, it just doesn't agree with me. It's weird. Like
It's
makes
because
me
you've gone
shake,
past the
makes me
point of-
sweat,
What-
makes
what
me
does it-
grease. Having a coffee.
Is it just coffee then?
I don't know because
It
it's
must
not
be. 'cause
caffeine.
You got caffeine there. You
Yeah, I
just chill
know.
away.
I'm allergic to that, so it's just like I don't know because I've had decaf as well.
How many
Still
spoons do you
doesn't
put in?
do it. One large one.
Today, man. Mine's
I've
awful.
never had
I've like literally about. Mine's got bigger over the years.
I-
It's gone from like a heaped one to
Like
now,
a wooden spoon.
2
to like,
tablespoons.
to like 2, so it made it look like I was just half in the heaped one, but I wasn't.
Like
Do you
And now I have like 2 heaped ones, and sometimes I go, oh, did I heap the second one? I'll get a little bit extra.
Just
It's
in
ruthless.
case.
Do
you
you
have a
do-
sip of mine? It's fucking minging if you've never drank it.
It's like a ladle,
Coffee before. It's
like
it's
gravy ladle.
dude. Like, and I put like so much milk in just to like try and line it up, and it's still like really
Oh.
dark. Mud
I've
brown.
never had a drop of coffee.
Let's do it.
Never had a drop.
What, live? Yeah, fucking make one.
Why not?
No, I just don't. I don't know. Don't like any hot drinks, do I?
Oh,
no hot drinks
Have you
whatsoever.
had tea?
Nope. Well, I did. I used to have tea all the time when
Is
I
that
was
why you
when
thought
I
there
was
was
a
a
kid.
market for hot drinks?
Yeah, maybe because I don't fucking
He didn't
drink
actually
them.
know they existed.
No,
Do you-
can
do-
warm up
you know,
a
you were
drink.
Call me
saying
silly,
earlier,
but
though.
I've had an idea.
Call me silly blood, but I think I've got an idea in it.
Hot drinks.
I know. Don't
Shut
jump
up a
on
second.
me.
Shut up a second.
Don't jump on me. Don't jump on me. I got this. Hear me out.
But just going back to what you were saying, honestly, like, do you ever? Because you said, when you go from like spoonfuls of coffee,
Yeah,
you
I
kept adding a little
I'm
bit more.
I'm a prime candidate for it. I increase
So,
the dosage.
Do you ever do this weird thing? Do you play stupid, fucking idiotic tricks on your brain that don't make no sense because it makes you feel better? I do it all the time with petrol.
I don't know where you're going with that. What do you mean?
So, right, with petrol, I budget myself for like, because I do a lot of travelling, I budget myself for like 60 quid a week, and every time I go to the petrol station I put 30 quid in. So I just know I can keep track of where it is, because my car takes about 30 quid to fill, maybe a bit more. And whenever I go to the petrol station, I go and I want to buy like a chocolate bar or a drink with it. So what I'll do is I'll spend 28.
Oh, yeah, I've done that. And then
then
use the budget. I've done that.
Budget when it makes no really sense.
I don't know if I was like,
you've done that with the fuel.
Yeah, mate, I do
you
all
take
the
it
time.
off your fuel.
Yeah. So like, so if I was like in my head, if I was like 30 quid, I'm gonna put 30 quid in. I'll go to 25 and then just go grab like a drink and some crisps and all that.
And that's your fuel. And you think, yeah, fuck it, it's still my fuel. Even though it makes no fucking sense, I'm like, yeah, I've just spent 2 quid with my fuel and I've still got the fuel, but I haven't because there's less fuel.
Yeah. You fucking robbed yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely. I play little tricks like that to make myself feel better all the time.
Imagine if you had stopped off at Asda and did like your big shop for the week. So hang on, I'll leave it into this 30 quid.
And I'll just buy this Chewbacca mask.
No, I've never done that. I can't imagine what.
Which
I probably have done it somewhere in a different way.
Which, by the way, Softie. Oh God.
I tell you what my really bad habit is.
What's that?
What's he doing? If I start somehow,
Well, you actually got one.
Yeah, that is fucking
I don't even
sick.
get this. I kind of literally just didn't watch it and just thought, well, it'll come to me in my own good time. What is it and what does it do?
Get it on.
I know she laughs in a car.
You know what it does.
Yeah, but I didn't watch it the whole thing, so I was like, well, she's just laughing. Does it make me laugh?
I don't know.
It doesn't
It's
make
some
you
kind of
laugh.
drug that makes you laugh.
Rob's referring here like everyone knows what he's like. Oh, what was she doing?
Because it's a kid's mask, you don't really. You have to get your chin. It's just constantly on.
Help me.
His fucking bean's too big for
Help me.
Could you imagine if Rob did this video? I mean, it won't go viral.
Oh, my shit. So what's it meant to do?
You have to go like
You gotta have a small head. I can't get it on.
He's got it.
There you go.
He's just got his fucking. He's got his weird fluff beard. Tom's gone, I think. Oh shit! Here we go. Oh shit!
Oh, here we go.
Take a big hit. Take a big hit.
Look at the camera when you do it.
Yeah, look at
The eyes.
Oh, that's dope. Let me get. Hold on. Rob, get another big hit. Get another big hit.
Jesus, I nearly passed out.
This is great for anyone who's not watching the video. I didn't know Chewbacca liked the.
Entertainment 101.
He liked to blaze it. I'm not getting on my head.
Yeah, mate,
I've got
it's
bigger
a
hair.
comfortable thing.
But what I was saying about bad habits is I'm already bad for increasing my dosage.
Bad habits.
Fucking hell, here we go. We would leave
Oh
him
my
alone.
God,
Set
leave
me
him
on
on.
now.
Any mask that he puts on, it doesn't quite fit him. Look.
I don't like that one because it pulls up your top lip and then shows your teeth.
This coming into your room at night. Yes.
What are you doing, Rob? That's not how you wear it.
Yeah.
What, where's my nose?
There.
There it is. That's how you wear it.
Oh, it's terrifying. Stop smiling.
Do you have children in your house?
Why are you doing that with your mouth? Why are you doing that with your mouth?
He's getting excited.
I'm getting into character.
Put the tongue out.
Do you own children?
Own children, like you bought them.
May I borrow?
Can I borrow a child?
May I
Why
borrow
is he
your
doing that
child?
with his mouth? What is
I
that?
don't know.
It does it for you. That's really creepy when you do it, though.
May I borrow your child?
I swear he had one of those on Bo Selector.
The YuckyDuck Podcast, tackling really like
Yeah.
controversial
It's
shit.
getting
It's getting heavy.
I've got a head rush now. I'm going to just chill out. Let you two guys take over.
No problem.
Hot. I'm getting
What
whammed.
was you about to say? You said that you had weird. What? You said
Oh no, I'm really like so. I've been smoking for quite a while. I've been
Cool.
drinking, like,
Yeah, all right, mate.
yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry, man. Yeah, you guys are on these little pretend sticks, whereas I actually smoke and want to kill myself. Yeah, you guys
Commit to the cause.
You guys are pretending to look like you want to kill yourself. Anyway, yeah.
It's second-hand
It
vape.
smells nice. Yeah, so like it must be. I think it's a this year thing because I never used to smoke as much as I do.
Right.
I've always smoked a lot, but now it's like one after the other. When I get in the car, cigarette.
Chain.
Driving, cigarette. Get out the car, smoke. just like straight away before I eat, smoke, have. I
Jesus.
I come out of meals now, like smoke. Like if I have like a main meal and dessert's coming or whatever, I'll go for a cigarette first.
How many are you on a day?
Mad.
It's ridiculous.
How many are you on a day?
20. Well, I can't even count, man.
Do you feel
I know
good?
I definitely always have.
Or are you wheezing?
Because they roll over. I don't know. I don't have like a set pack for a day. They roll over, so I don't.
But
I've
don't
always
you have
got like
asthma?
Yeah, but
Put it that way if you're gonna.
it's all bullshit, kids.
You could like go that way.
It's
But it's the same. It's the same with these. I got through a stage when I was like drinking these like they were juicing. Like I was saying about the coffee thing. Like I end up adding an extra spoon
Just
so I could feel the hit again.
How about your personality?
Yeah, you've got an addictive personality by the sound.
I do.
Yeah, but I've like without putting myself in it. I've done a lot of drugs when I was growing up as well, and that's never really fucking put me in a. Like I just got put off of those. I think it's with things that are allowed. I'm like, oh, I can have a bit more of that. Why not? It's not as if I'm doing heroin, is it?
Yeah.
I think that's the mentality.
Justified.
It is as bad, isn't it?
I think I think addiction is a really weird subject.
It's a mind. Is it a mind?
I think it's more like when people say things are physically. I don't know whether it's proven that things are physically addictive, right? Like nicotine. Well, apparently now that's not the case. Apparently. Where did I hear that nicotine's not even that addictive?
No, I've heard it. It's what the chemicals that released.
Or is it the fucking feeling that you're addicted to? That's what I think it is.
I think I'm not sure what you're trying to say here. Are you trying to say that it's not just drugs?
No, what I'm trying to say the addiction aspect of it. I don't think it's the physical like a chemical addiction. I think it's the feeling of it.
Well,
that you
with
get
smoking,
to.
I think it is. I think it's the.
I'm butchering it, but
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I think it's the action of doing it, the time. So after a cup of tea, now
and
you've got that slot. You will have an empty slot in your life if you don't have it.
Well,
after
humans are creatures of habit, aren't they? And breaking a change in like habit is a fucking hard thing. For
when you've got
them
ingrained.
Yeah, when you've got them ingrained, like. Yeah. Like the worst one for me would be having a coffee and a cigarette. Like that'd be the worst one, and everyone always says that. But
it's a trigger. So if you have a coffee, your mind is telling you need a cigarette.
Yeah, people forget that about the coffee though as well. That's also something that's bad for you. But we have a habit of drinking in the morning every morning, which is also quite bad for you.
Which is weird because the coffee is essentially a drug, isn't it? And
yeah.
We allow that drug to start.
But I think you can be addicted to anything. I don't think the caffeine and the nicotine really.
But are they
difference.
Physically addictive on your like your chemicals in your brain? Does it make you high?
I don't want to be an asshole, but I don't know where you heard that, but that's proven that it's
proven, right? That's what I thought.
Yeah, nicotine really is highly addictive.
I thought it might be the feeling of it that you get.
I think so. With heroin, I don't think it's addictive. I think the feeling is like you want to go back to that place. I
think they come hand in hand, don't they?
Yeah, that probably is addictive.
I think Tom's typing away. I think he's doing some research as we speak. But
really, to be addicted to something, you've kind of got to get like a kick out of it.
Well, yeah, but
the reason why people drink sugar is because it tastes sweet and it tastes nice.
What's the thing with drugs? Why would people continue when we have these like ideas of people saying how drugs are bad? What I always found stupid. Why are they? If they're so bad, why do people keep doing it? When we get told like, oh, they're bad, just don't go. They're not bad as in a sense of they feel bad, but they don't, do they? Or else people fucking wouldn't keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's like you won't keep punching yourself in the fucking face all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel good,
does
it?
Would. People do. What people do. People are addicted to fighting. No, I'm saying you don't.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay, so pain can be addictive. I think things can be addictive.
Women actively want to have kids, and that's meant to be the most painful thing a woman can go through, and yet women all.
So it's genetics
and
that's.
Try for it, like.
Oh, but it's the thing afterwards, isn't it? It's not like you're constantly in pain. There's like.
You're still experiencing pain.
As Tom basically said, like.
Yeah. But then
we need
they do that with like. Then they say like doing heroin's like extremely painful.
So what about adrenaline?
Extremely painful.
Like, yeah, I've heard.
Some weird heroin.
Yeah, I've heard before that like well not doing it, but I mean the outcome for heroin addicts like in between is absolutely agonizing. Now, are they doing that because they're addicted or because they want to get rid of that pain because the heroin stops it?
I don't know. I think it's a mixture. I think
because I've heard also as well like they get like the reason why they're so skinny as well is because it like suppresses hunger in such a malicious way. It's like agonizing to eat, like excruciating just to swallow like food and stuff like that.
Oh really? I've never heard that.
And like that's meant to be absolutely terrible, and they still go back to like doing heroin even though they know that if they just push the boundary a little longer, you know, they could stop getting it.
Scary, isn't it?
But it's also it takes more and more. Like you get quite a really big apparently tolerance to heroin, like really quickly.
Well, it's the same.
And it takes
that's
more and more.
That's the drug thing, though, isn't it? Because I think if a couple of years back, if I put 2 scoops of coffee in my thing, I'd fucking know about it. Because I used to be awful with caffeine. I know I can drink it like juice.
Well, you know when you have a cigarette, because I've had a cigarette, and
well,
I get that really big head rush. I'm like, oh god, and I feel dizzy for a bit, and it's an alright feeling. It's like, if you had one, do you get that still?
No. If you had one like 20 minutes later, you wouldn't either.
Oh, okay, 20 minutes later. But do you get that now at all? Like, say if you didn't have one for a day.
Yeah, I would get one.
Oh, would you? Okay.
It's the same with food. Like, how do you think these people are really, really fat, and the doctors are saying, look, you haven't got long to live if you just stop eating? You would think that they'll be able to just stop eating, because it's not like so you have heroin, that takes you to a different world, you're like, your brain's with all these chemicals and stuff. Eating is putting something in your mouth. You would thought that if the doctor said you've only got a few months left to live, that you'd be able to stop putting that chicken burger in your mouth. Like, so what's making them kill themselves from eating?
There's a couple of things wrong with that. There's they don't feel ill, so they're not going to believe that you're going to.
Yeah.
They're a little bit wheezy, and they've got so used to that. Because don't forget, getting fat as well is a gradual thing. They've slowly, because you couldn't just one day go out. Let's say you're quite thin, aren't you?
Yeah.
If you, I don't know, like ate shitload of chicken burgers one week and McDonald's and everything like that, you wouldn't noticeably get fat.
No.
You know, it's taken them like I put on a lot of work.
You have one hit of heroin.
They're completely unconscious of like the way that like I've put on a lot of weight. I'm quite conscious of that, but I've always been fairly thin-ish. Had a bit of chub, if you know what I mean, stuff like that. And I've kind of worked on it. But these guys have been powering through. No one's ever told them. No one's ever really. So when a doctor tells them they're going to die, they're like, "Am I?"
Yeah, really.
I feel alright.
Like alcoholism as well.
Yeah.
Same with alcoholism as well. They're like, look, you've only got so many months to live or what have you. If you drink, it's gonna kill you. But they're like, well, I'm alive. I feel good.
Yeah, and those guys don't even get hangovers now.
I know, it's just like a constant level.
It's even fucking worse.
Did you see that documentary, the Louis Theroux one?
Well, that's what I was like. That normal kind of looking guy, he looked healthy, looked well, where they had to like drain his stomach. He was like a farmer guy. It's like, I just love wine. Like, have a glass of wine while I'm cooking, a glass of wine while I'm...
Don't say one glass of wine's good for you a day, though, apparently. I don't know. That's the thing with the internet. You don't know what's real, and that's the great thing about the internet and the bad thing about the internet. There's so much information out there. Everyone's paedophile.
Everyone's paedophile.
For sure. Hey, what?
Everyone is paedophilic. Everyone is a rapist.
Yep. That's
everyone is a racist.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah. Everyone's everything.
No, that's what the thing about the internet is. That's what I hate about it. Like the whole Brexit thing. I was trying to find information on it, but I just couldn't know what to believe. I just didn't know what to believe.
When do you ever know what to believe? Because like we used to go to the news. What do we believe there? Like, what do you believe? I think you just got to find your own.
We should all start getting tinfoil hats out now, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
We could jumping into that realm,
but I like it.
Talking of that realm, I saw
that
Blink-182 got a new album out.
They look so different on the front of fucking Roxanne magazine. They look
different. Well,
are they still
45?
Are they still singing about teen angst?
I mean, I listened to the album 3 times.
Yeah,
banger. I like it. But it's not. I think it's. I don't know. I haven't got into the lyrics.
But you love pop punk.
Oh, I live for pop punk.
Yeah,
through and through, mate. But Tom DeLonge, I saw, is obviously blocking it all out. He's gone to some desert in America and stuff. But he started his own. The fact that they've got a new album out.
Here we go. Tom's pulled a picture of him.
It. I mean, it must feel kind of rough.
Look at these. Look at fucking.
Who's this on the right?
Matt Skiba from Alkaline Trio.
Whoa. On the right?
Yeah, he's Alkaline Trio.
I thought that was fucking Tom DeLonge.
No, Tom DeLonge's not in anymore.
He's not in it.
Closest looking
guy.
That's what they've done.
Yeah, they have.
They've picked the closest looking fucking guy.
Mate, he's literally grown up. Alkaline Trio was my band, so this is like the ultimate band.
The only cool looking one is fucking Travis Barker.
Oh, mate, he's a dude. I mean, it's an absolute.
I mean, even that top look, Beastie Boys.
Oh, he's just killing it, isn't he? But yeah, Tom DeLonge has started a company called To the Stars, and he's written a huge book about conspiracy theories and.
I heard he's gone off the rails.
What's he called it? Something about machines. But he's done all this research. He's got like a 90-minute documentary coming out. He is in. He's got his own studio in America where he's got teams of people doing research about Area 51 and all that. That guy has dropped pop punk and music and gone.
Who's that? Tom DeLonge?
Tom DeLonge. He has gone in.
Can we see? Have we got any pictures of Tom DeLonge? What it looks like nowadays, Tom?
Yeah, mate, he looks different. He's
But
got like
it's
a baby
sci-fi
face,
stuff.
but it's gone all round. Like, but yeah, he's got a company called To the Stars, and he just researches about these.
Sounds like
sky
Scientology
machines.
to me,
Did
mate.
you ever watch that? I don't know where I saw it. The documentary about a guy who lives out that side of America. Where is it? Where's like Area 51? Like,
I was going to say Texas.
There he
I
is.
don't think it is.
like
Look at
Nevada,
his
isn't it? Is that
eyes.
in Nevada?
Yeah,
He looks
at-
youthful.
Look at his eyes.
He
No,
looks
he
quite
looks
youthful.
pained. Look, he looks
Yeah,
pained.
I think he is a bit like troubled or tapped.
yeah.
I mean, he's saying that he still is in Blink-182, but I don't know.
Well, he's fucking lost it, hasn't he?
Clearly not.
They've made a whole new album without him.
Yeah.
In a bit, mate.
He's like, please just wait for me to get
But
back
he went
from
off
the
on
desert.
this.
this.
Please, guys, respect my life choices. No, I go for a wee then.
Go for
I
it,
go
man.
for
We'll
a piss.
do what Joe Rogan does.
Where
Why,
are you?
Rob? That way.
Oh yeah.
Down the end.
Hey, dude.
I've got a bladder like a fucking. I'll do the whole Joe Rogan thing. Where it's like I got a bladder like a fucking horse.
Dave, by the way, how much that
What?
cost you?
£35.
Is that the original cost?
Yes.
Or is that bumped up because everyone
Original. No, I think it's. Yeah. Have you pissed before we talk?
No, I just really want to know.
Yeah, alright, mate. Yeah. Fucking more important than him urinating out of his fucking bladder. Before I piss myself, mate.
What was we just talking about? Area 51.
Yeah, 56. Really.
Essentially, Area 51 is like Wado.
Is it real though?
It's like Wado.
What's Wado?
Except we don't really
What's
invent
Wado?
the plane shit here. It's
What's
like
Wado?
their kind of awesome air base full of like new tech.
Waldo.
Wado.
Where's
Waddington.
Waldo?
You know, like how we have all the planes in.
I don't know what Waddington is.
RAF
Waldo
Waddington. You've lived in Lincolnshire your whole life.
Oh, okay, yeah, Waddington.
The Waddington Air Show.
Nah,
You-
I
you-
don't know.
Is he fucking with me?
No. I'm not into the red arrows
I
either. It blows
barely
Tom.
even lived here, and I fucking know what.
I had to direct him from KFC to his own home.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah.
Did you leave to your house to go to KFC?
When I asked Tom this question. I said, Tom, he went, yeah. I went, is Lincoln in Lincolnshire? And Tom just sighed.
Is that a real question?
Yeah, honestly, I'm a fucking moron, mate.
Did you realise as soon as you said that one?
Yeah, no, I think I did. He laughed. I
Yeah,
was
that
oh,
one's like
okay.
an instant realisation where Tom just give you about 2 seconds of silence and you go, yeah, you'd have to answer that one, Tom. I already know.
Really embarrassed with yourself.
I already know.
I already know. I'm really proud of myself for knowing it.
Well, it's good you worked it out, David. Isn't it?
I still
Here
got
he
the
is.
videos on my phone of you.
Which ones?
Of you pretending to be a Polish. A punch it,
Polish
boom,
guy.
boom.
Oh, yeah.
Punch,
Punch
your
your
Hey, I've
arm
been learning
clean
Polish,
off.
man.
Been learning Polish.
Well, no, I probably came out with that.
Is
a
that
bit
because
cooler
of
than it was.
Brexit?
Nah, man.
I know. But quick question: in or out?
It is my right
Oh,
as a
come on.
human being living in the UK to not tell you
You
what I do.
out then?
No, I didn't vote out. I voted in.
I thought.
Are you an innie or an outie?
I was innie.
Innie or
The one
outie?
about belly buttons,
In.
and Tom voted
Oh.
in, I believe.
In.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing
I
is,
was
the
in.
thing.
I'm not racist.
Yeah, and you're under the,
Whey.
and we're all under the age of 30, so.
Well, the thing is, right? What makes me laugh about it the most is like people now not being proud of what they voted for. It's like, oh, you voted, and I think, oh, I don't. Really, when people say, I don't really want to talk about it, actually, I don't really. Well, no, you should be fucking proud of what you voted for, whether it be in or out. So fucking tell us.
I think the problem is, and everyone
You
goes, oh,
can't-
racist, all I think everyone was just poorly informed.
Oh, for sure on both
And-
sides.
I don't mean to generalise people, but to help the Leave campaign, people living in worse areas than us tend to be a little bit more on the racist side. We're kind
Definitely.
of plugged with that idea,
Definitely.
which boosted their numbers. And I think the people that did vote Leave didn't really know much about it.
People
well,
who
the thing-
didn't vote as well, I think, oh, it will stay the same.
Yeah.
So then you've got people that are passionate and want to leave, so they actually had an action and did something about it. Everyone else sat on their laurels and just thought, oh, it would be fine.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah,
what,
statistically, I thought the numbers.
what made me laugh?
That's a problem with like. It's a problem when it comes to like a one like in or out, doesn't it? Because look how close it was.
Shake it all about. Can we
Like
have
at
a
the end of
third?
the day, just because they were a little bit more, there's still bang half down the middle who aren't happy with that.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Also, it was done over Glastonbury. 200,000 people attended,
and
then all the
90%
staff.
of those were probably stay.
Yeah, exactly. So whether that was done on purpose or not, I don't know.
If those 200,000 people were serious about voting, they would have just postal vote like you did.
Yeah,
to be fair,
but
that's
then
a good point.
There's a lot of people that probably didn't do that, and that would have swayed the vote.
A lot of people didn't know about that.
What makes me laugh about it, like the people, like I think a very large percentage of people who voted out because they think it won't actually happen. Like, it won't happen.
Yeah.
Vote out. And then you see them on the news like going, well, now I'm regretting it. I didn't think we'd actually leave.
Yeah.
Like, what, you fucking moron?
Because
Why?
they went down there with Tim from the pub who's like, oh, what them fucking Muslims out. And he's like, yeah, Dave, I agree with you, mate. Let's go down. Let's go down together. Yeah.
Do you see that meme?
They had a bond there, and that probably happened with quite a lot of people. They had a little moment together, and they went and did it. Left.
Scary.
Actually got home and went, oh, what, did you vote to remain, honey? Like we discussed? Yes, of course, Sandra.
Of course I did.
We ain't gonna fucking leave, are we? It don't matter.
It don't matter.
56% did that. Or whatever it was.
Did you see what the two most Googled things
Yeah,
were
two most
the day
Googled
of
things.
What is the EU?
Yeah,
What is EU?
Yeah.
What is
Brexit.
what is
is
EU?
Brexit?
What is Brexit?
That
What?
was the most Googled thing on the day.
It's just insanity, isn't it? It's just
Those
insanity.
people were allowed to vote.
Yeah.
I think I'm not being funny.
I
Really.
guarantee the top hits were as well.
I'm not.
Exiling Muslims and...
Have you seen the meme I put up of ban the beekeeper? Could be anyone under there.
Yeah. I love that.
I fucking cried
Ban
when
the
I saw it.
beekeeper.
Ban the beekeeper. Could be anyone.
Could be anyone under there. Could be kiddly fiddlers under there.
Do you know what I found? I was gonna say, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Shit, I was gonna say something.
Did you find a video on Tom DeLong? I'm still in that head.
Mate, fuck
I
Tom
want to know what he
DeLonge.
thinks about aliens. Can we
that
talk
guy.
about aliens?
Why do you want to know Tom DeLonge's opinion on aliens?
Because I find it like fascinating how
You
he was
like
in
that
this
world, don't you?
huge band and they've continued and he's dropped out to pursue aliens. Like I want to know why, what
think
influenced him and what happened to him and what changed his thought pattern from music to
Well, everybody's
something
got like other things
Yeah,
going
all
on
the
in the
hobbies,
background,
but-
isn't there?
Yeah, and no one cares about Tom DeLonge. So.
No.
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
Literally.
My two favourite things in the world are Blink-182 and Aliens, so...
I
Probably.
think it would be healthier if you went down the less conspiracy route of aliens. I think you'd find that a lot more
Oh,
interesting.
definitely, yeah. I mean, I had a flatmate in Leeds, and I watched him actually decline, and his health and his mind start to decline because he got so obsessed. I met him in year 1, and by year 3, he was a different person, and me and Lauren both
You
watched
could go
it.
down a rabbit
It
hole.
was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You really can. I mean, year 1, he was watching little videos like I've done before, alien videos, YouTube, and all that. And
I
he
did
used
with
to-
like 9/11 ones, man, and I
Yeah,
don't believe that. I
and I
watched that and
mean-
go, fuck, they just convinced me for like an hour.
Oh, no,
They
I'm
did,
fully
yeah.
convinced it was an inside job.
Yeah.
Me and Tom keep seeing.
Yeah.
Me and Tom keep seeing 9/11's coming. Like, you know, when you go to the shop and you go £10, give them £10. I always get £9.11 change. And I text Tom. I text Tom like with a picture message going, "Yep, definitely fucking."
We
real."
just went from like plausible to like we're on a fucking different planet there in like 1 second. Like, even my change is telling me it was a lie.
We have got a whole group chat between me and Tom and about 3 other friends where we just keep sending each other like, "Yep, there you go, just seen this, boys." You see what-
Yeah, there's proof. If this ain't proof, I don't know what is.
Well,
but anyway, I was telling you
jet fuel
about this
can't
Craig.
float. No, fuck Tom DeLonge.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
think
mate.
No, I was telling you about Craig.
There we go. There we go.
There
mate.
he is.
That's all you need to know.
He went from like watching like YouTube videos. Year 3, he then went into
Who, Bush?
mirror gazing. He went into mirror gazing where he light
What's
some
mirror
candles.
gazing?
He would light candles in his like uni room. He would mirror gaze. He would chant, and he also told me
Oh,
that
right,
an
yeah.
alien visited him and had sex with him. And I was like, oh yeah. The alien.
What kind of face are you saying
Yeah.
looking at him when you go?
Right, okay. But then the weird fucked up thing it was he became a Holocaust denier.
What?
I know.
It's perfect.
I've
You
not
can't
heard of
write
this
that.
one.
Yeah,
Enlighten
no,
me.
exactly. So then it was
That didn't
I
happen.
moved out of his flat year 3, but we were still in the same block, and we invited him to a party, and he started going around. I was like, "Are you still into conspiracy and stuff?" Like, he's like, "Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research into Holocaust and stuff." He went, "Yeah, I'm a Holocaust denier." I was like,
I'm a when did it become a Facebook status or like a fucking marital status? Like,
I mean,
I'm not sure
going
if you know about this
deep. I
about
mean-
me. We've been going out for a couple of years now, but I think it's time you should know that. I'm a Holocaust denier.
Yeah, that's a breaker, innit? That's a breaker in a relationship,
I like
innit?
you for that.
It's a
It's
maker or a
new.
breaker.
It's different. I've never heard that one.
That's a breaker, innit?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
say if you obviously met the woman in your dreams, and
Yeah.
she's real, and that happens, everything, and she goes, "I'm a Holocaust denier." Is that a breaker?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'd
Probably,
Definitely,
yeah.
that's a breaker.
Definitely,
Yeah,
they're
100%.
unhinged.
In fact, I'm actually fucking disgusted that she can even assume that it didn't happen. You fucking sick.
I mean,
bitch.
what do you need to do
Yeah.
to get to that point? And the research he's doing, it just really baffles me. I mean, this was probably 5 years ago now. Where the fuck is he now?
He believes the world is flat,
Where
Rob.
the
He
fuck
believes
is
the
he
world is
now?
flat.
I give out hand jobs, man. For cheeseburgers, man. I need $10, man.
No, there's still people out there that believe the world is flat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if the world was flat, like, how are you going to prove? Where did the NASA? Is everyone on NASA in on it? Is every scientist in on
The
it?
thing is, people have this little universe.
Tom,
problem,
pull up.
don't they? With like they've never actually witnessed with their own eyes.
Yeah, so
The
they
the
haven't
rest of
seen
the
it,
world,
and
probably
they can't
never
believe
will.
it.
That's still
Yeah,
quite
but
a
if you
majority
did,
of the
but
earth,
if you
isn't
did
it?
that, then you won't fucking believe anything.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Tom, pull up images of like people who believe the world is flat, like how it looks. There's an image of the world that what people believe it's like that.
That is a good
And
point.
it's curved, and then it's like rock underneath, like pointy rock.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
just
that's
like
a
flat.
really old.
Do you know what though? Like,
photo. I've seen that before.
What?
that's just tripped me
People
out a little bit.
believe that. For
That's just
like,
tripped me out a
Yeah,
little bit.
oh, hang on.
No,
here we
because
go.
like, if we
I
only
love
believe,
when we go over to Rob sometimes.
if
Come
we
on, Rob.
only believe what we've seen, what kind of world would we live in? That's so
That's
weird.
a great
so
one,
if
actually.
you
I
don't,
like
Yeah.
if you literally think that everything else, what everyone's telling us, if we take it with a pinch of salt, what do we believe? We'd have to go out and search for these answers ourselves.
They're called flat earthers. Tom's just informed us. They're called flat earthers. Pull it up, mate. Come
I'm
on.
in.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
going
a flat
in.
earther.
I'm a flat earther.
A flat earther.
Hi, I'm Sally from the north, and I'm a flat earther. Yes,
Yes, Silla.
I do believe that the Earth is flat. Yeah, there is
Right,
solid
Sally, yeah.
evidence for this.
That's a pinch your bridge of your nose kind of.
Yeah.
I
Do you
could
ever
get
do that?
sucked
I do
in.
that a lot.
I could get sucked in. I'm open to believe new things.
I might try and sit there and watch a documentary of the Earth being flat. That would be a great show. You know where they're starting to do shows now on like gaming channels where they do Let's Watches, where they watch shit films, and they have to get licenses to obviously do that, but it's easy to get licenses for shit films.
Yeah.
And they sit there like three of them, like we would have like the background,
Sounds
the film
awesome.
playing. They got
Obviously, yeah, they're looking.
and they're just commenting on it. And I think that would be great
Yeah,
for
that's
shit
cool. Yeah,
documentaries.
it's quite-
I think.
Oh, it'd be incredible. Look at that. So that's what you think it looks like.
Glorious.
So why don't we know that it doesn't look like that?
Here we go, Rob. Fucking hell, Rob's testing us now. So Softie, how do we not know that the Earth?
Doesn't look like that.
We don't.
Because we can fly from this point,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
go all the way around,
Round and back again.
without
Yeah.
seeing all this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Question answered.
Tom's just.
You
Can you
can
please?
fly
I want.
forwards and come back to the same spot.
Tom's just mic drop that. I wish he had a microphone. I wish he had one.
Literally, you can fly forwards.
Nah, don't
Right,
believe it, mate.
When
Tom.
you're on your travels, Rob, pick
Prove it.
one direction and just keep walking for the next 3 years.
And see, then come back
On
to
your
us.
travels. Oh, shit.
Oh, is that another
No, they
one?
don't listen.
Oh, look
That's a
at
more
this.
epic one. I mean, I wouldn't even be bothered if the world looked like that, though. But how is it? Is
The
that?
fucking we would have no oceans with that fucking theory. That pic, yeah, exactly. That theory's fucked. Was the Earth just farting out H2O left, right, and centre infinitely?
That's constantly resupplying.
Yeah, it's resupplying. That's what it is. That's the core. It creates water. Then this is when they start delving into shit they make
Oh
up.
god,
I
it's like
love
chemtrails,
this.
isn't it?
I
This one's-
love this.
Rapper B.O.B.
Rapper B.O.B.
What, he believes it. Is he flat?
Rapper B. Rapper B.O.B.
Incredible.
is a flat earther.
I think
You
I'm
heard
a
it
flat
here first, guys.
I love they got Neil deGrasse
I'm a
Tyson
cock
next to
earther.
him.
Rob was just pointing out Earth shaped like a penis there and said, I'm a cock earther.
The thing is, though, even the tinfoil
Here
hats
we
are
go.
laughing at these
Here we
people.
go. Here we go. Bobby Ray Simmons Jr., better known as B.O.B., American rapper and music producer, believes that the Earth is flat according to recent tweets from his account. Fuck off, you. Moron.
I sympathise with the Roswell guys now. Because at least they've got some like ground
Remind
to
me of the
stand on.
Roswell thing, please. Because I'm.
What's it,
Roswell.
that quote there?
I
No matter
don't know what day it was
how-
like.
Was it the alien thing? Is that?
60s, 50s? I don't know. I could be lying here. with like a spaceship landed at Roswell.
Okay, yeah.
And all the suits turned up and tried to cover it up.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, what's he saying about it?
Oh, I bet he rinsed him.
Earth's curve indeed blocks 150, not 170 foot, of Manhattan, but most buildings in Midtown are way taller than that. What?
I'm in regards to something
Does that relate to anything?
Something else he said.
Yeah, we've gone off there.
It's probably
Flat Earth.
It's probably something to do with not seeing the curve of the horizon and stuff like that. And then I bet he was just like, yeah, you're not going to fucking see it from your Manhattan ground, are you?
Because it's 16 miles.
Yeah. You really got to go to the desert to see that shit. Like,
do you know what I'm fascinated about? Sorry to take a left turn, but you're talking about distance. How far sniper like Barrett rifles can shoot?
How far?
How far? It's like miles in it, Tom. What's the furthest is it a Barrett sniper rifle? What's it called? A 50 cal Barrett.
It's like on American Sniper when he gets that last
just
shot.
in general. How far can they shoot? Yeah.
How far the longest hit has been.
Yeah, what's the question?
The longest hit is literally like 1.2 miles.
Yeah.
That's insane.
1.2 miles. I was going to say, can you see 1.2 miles ahead? Like if you had the no scope or anything, you had just flat ground.
I suppose you
If I stood at one point and you stood at another point, and there was nothing in between us for 1.2 miles, could we see each other?
Yeah. I think the horizon's a couple of miles away.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, thinking about it, it could. But to think a bullet could go...
Back on itself,
to bullet, you'd have to have a lot of bullet drop, though, wouldn't you? You got to take everything. You got to take into account, obviously.
Well, I know that when you're closer to the equator as well, you got to think about the Earth's spin as well.
You've got to think about the Earth's spin.
So you're 2 miles away; they'll be in a different spot.
It's called the Coriolis effect.
The Coriolis effect.
You literally have to, because when you fire that bullet, the target is so far away that you have to account for the fact the Earth's moving.
How's that even possible? Because imagine like the little dot in your target and hitting that actual.
Well, their spotters.
I've played. I'll tell you right now.
Depending on where they are on the Earth.
I'll tell you right now, guys. I've played a lot of Battlefield, Sniper, and I can tell you.
Well, that's quite cool. I think that's interesting because they've actually introduced recently, which a lot of people didn't know. When you see the bullet now, it comes down, and when you fire a bullet over a mile, you're actually like you would throw a piece of paper into a bin. You're going up and over, and it's bullet drop. I've actually read up a lot on this night. I have recently as well.
I really wish Tom had a microphone.
The guy who got the longest had to aim 16 foot above his target.
Aim 16 foot above his target.
And after he hit it, he hit an exact same shot as well. He did 2 in a row.
So what's the time then?
It
takes from pulling the trigger. What time is it from taking the pull trigger to you see him dead or whatever? Flight time is 4 or 5 seconds, which is a long time.
So you're just sat there like that, and
1, 2, 3.
Like,
that's madness.
A bullet from nowhere.
See, we've got a list here, Tom. What is the longest range shot? 2,475 meters. 1.5 miles.
You would not.
Was that a confirmed kill, as in on a person?
That's the guy who he shot one person.
Shot second person.
Yeah, and didn't they change the name for American Sniper because of this?
What?
Yeah, you know the sniper film they did recently, Clint Eastwood one.
Yeah.
They changed the name of that because it said the best sniper in the world, and then they had to change it into American history because of this British guy.
Chris Kyle.
He's good.
Yeah, but people since then have like absolutely rinsed him.
Yeah, this guy.
From the UK, the Brit.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether to be proud of that or not. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted because he killed a person. Was it a war in Afghan? So it's probably some,
some generals or something.
But
But yeah, the bullet actually comes down on top and falls.
That guy's 1967.
The bullet's actually falling into the head when you shoot someone.
Bizarre. The bullets of a 50 cal fucking rifle like that. They're big.
Oh, the actual round is like you see because of the explosives. The back is absolutely huge. But
wow.
Like
imagine what kind of mess that makes of a person. Don't Google that, by the way.
Oh, dude, it's ruthless. I've heard things before as well. If a 50 cal round flies past you as well, it actually like reduces the oxygen, makes like a vortex or something like that.
What?
It's harder to breathe if it flies past you.
Is this Star Wars?
It like pushes it outwards, and like
fuck.
Only for like milliseconds, but it does leave like a vacuum.
What is when you hear things like that? What is the thing that we take for granted that freaks you out the most? Like, as in, like, how does it work? Because I can tell you one thing, like, where you think, fuck, technically it works, but you like, I can't get it.
Aeroplanes freak me out.
Okay, that's a good one.
I mean, how heavy it is. How I know that it does, and how it works, but still the fact of how heavy and it takes off and it's traveling, and how many planes there are in the world traveling at all that time, and how little crash. Like, it's crazy.
Mine's far like sooner than that. Earlier, it's vinyl players. Why? Because it's a needle on a groove.
No, to be fair, that has tripped me out before.
Huh?
So making a scratch
on
something.
Do you know what I mean? So explain that. Oh, it's like explain that to a caveman. So what is this? It's a needle that sits.
Fairly simple, though.
But I just don't get it.
The internet.
Don't get how it makes noise. The internet's got wireless technology.
Imagine explaining to a caveman.
I thought that was fairly self-explanatory. I think older technology is way easier to understand. I think stuff like that, like vinyls, and I think that's like far simpler. I think it's
technically
the
far
kind of stuff
simpler.
they introduced to kids at the beginning. Of
But
the mechanics.
Yeah, I've probably got the mental age of a fucking pygmy.
Yeah, but you've done the like the cup.
Oh, and the string cup. I thought that was a myth.
No, that is.
No.
That worked. The sound waves go.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe it. Next time we do this podcast, I'll have one ready.
The internet as well, like we said, like talking to a caveman. Like, imagine explaining the technology now to a fucking caveman.
Impossible. Well, you wouldn't even be able to communicate with a caveman.
Well, yeah, technically you wouldn't.
Like,
yeah.
Cute. Depends what kind of caveman you're talking about. They're not even really humans in certain cavemen, are they? They're a different breed of human.
Neanderthals.
Yeah, there's a handful of
Gigantopithecus.
They are. That's a Bigfoot, mate, isn't it?
Yeah. it's a branch.
Did you just come in with like Gigantopithecus? He's got to invade, mate.
I think an interesting one would be someone like from like 300 years ago.
Bro, yeah.
Especially when they go,
1800
generations down the line, we're going to have all information in our pockets. Absolutely access to anything you want.
And you take it for granted now as well.
Speak to anyone in the world.
Speak to anyone in the world.
You take it for granted.
What, you can speak to someone in a part of the planet I've never heard of?
To be fair, let's strip this right back. Like, even to when I was a kid, when I had a Nokia 3210 with Snake on it. Like,
we've had the best generation.
If you said, I could film on this, and then because can you remember like when it didn't even have cameras, like when it first had like a 4-pixel camera. Like now you can just Skype people, you can watch YouTube videos.
But I remember like my dad came home with one, and it was like this big, and I looked at it and I was just like, what does it do? And it's just a phone without a wire. And it was mind-blowing.
It's like without a what?
What?
What are you going on about?
Like, you can.
Well, how does that work?
You can have it in your pocket.
Through the air.
And how cool pages were. And pages
they were shrinking year by year, weren't they?
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
Bam, we have like this little thin bit of fucking paper.
But then we've gone back to being huge again.
It's going back and forth.
Well,
it's like fashion, mate. It comes back around.
Yeah, I think it's just a screen thing there.
What was?
Yeah. Watching stuff now.
I've got a question for you. What was your first ever mobile phone, and what age were you when you got it?
3210.
Really? Mine was this Motorola thing with the horrible squishy buttons with a little aerial.
I think mine never had to be in the 3210 as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
The best phone was the Nokia N-Gage.
The gaming one. It looked like a
Pull that up, Tom. Nokia
Game Boy
N-Gage.
Advance looking one.
It was kind of, yeah. It had a screen in the middle.
Yeah.
I think there was Sonic on it. I can't remember.
I think what beat the 3310 was the Sony Ericsson.
Whoa, nothing beats a fucking. Oh, look at this nostalgia.
Oh, what is that? That's
You've never seen the Nokia N-Gage?
That was a phone.
Yeah, I remember having it on the school bus.
Oh,
my friend had it anyway. I never had it. Look at the Nokia N-Gage.
Yeah, they're just. Oh my god.
Gaming.
Yeah, but didn't you have to like hold it to the side to speak?
Yeah, you had to hold it to the side speaker. Nothing beat
Sony Ericsson Walkman phone. You can find that. It was orange and cream.
I remember that one.
Do you remember the one? The Sony Ericsson.
It was like a little iPod-y thing as well.
Oh, yeah,
built in, wasn't it?
Absolutely
First of its time. Yeah.
Do you remember the Sony Ericsson phone?
Yeah, I remember that bad boy. I reckon I had that. To be fair.
That was my favourite phone. That wasn't my first, but it was my favourite.
Yeah, it's
kind of
cool.
like that one.
Do you remember the Sony Ericsson one, the Coca-Cola one that you had to collect loads of ring pulls off from Coca-Cola?
That's when they started getting cool though.
Yeah, and then, can you remember the first iPod? I remember like seeing it. It was like that big and it had all tunes on. And I was like, wow, this is incredible.
They were like that.
With the wheel on it, you spun round.
Well, it was just a hard drive with a case.
That thing, yeah. Oh, mate.
Oh, that was more recent.
Yeah.
Was that the first one?
No, that's the iPod
Was that the very first one?
First generation.
Really? That
looks so old now.
Yeah. Isn't it?
I don't get the iPod Shuffle.
It was essentially just a hard drive with a screen on top, wasn't it?
Going back to hard drives. Never went to hard drives, but
floppy disk.
The first, floppy disk. That was a good one. Fucking hell.
That's my brother the other day.
Remember Windows used to come on.
He was like, "The fuck is a floppy disk?"
Oh my god, you're talking to people who don't even know. That's crazy.
Oh, mini disc as well. They're like mini disc.
Dial up. Never heard of dial up.
Oh god.
Of course he hasn't. He's 9, but
I remember waiting like half an hour just to see a picture of Cartman or Saplock, and I printed the picture out just to have. I was like, yes, I can print a picture out.
No idea what I wanted to do with it.
No, I was like, wait.
James Bond.
Yeah.
Just type it in.
Print.
Gadget. Spy gadget. I just want
to remember how shit websites used to look?
Yeah, oh man, so bad.
All like 90s
no
websites.
No one knew how to code. It was all new. They gave get access to all the retards.
Been taking the piss out of now. Fuck off.
They Males only. So bad.
I wanna lick you up.
Hey Laura. Hey Laura. Laura. Hello.
Oh Laura. Laura had to get ahead of it.
Will I?
I think so. Rob couldn't. The jaw was just open.
You got a massive head. Fucking hell, calm down.
Mate, suit you.
Get on the look at the camera.
All that hair.
Oh, she can actually do it. Go onto the camera. Go onto the camera.
Oh, amazing. No, let me get a snapshot of this bad boy. Oh, that is dope.
What time?
Have a fag with that one. Yeah, Tom, how long have we been running?
1 hour.
No, go.
You have to roll.
Yeah, I've got some stuff to do. But I do feel we were getting more and more interesting, I think, towards the end.
Oh, mate, for sure. It's getting well good. Right, we'll wrap this up. Tom, thank you for joining us for the first ever YuckyDuck Podcast. In a bizzle.
Holla.
Bye, guys.